Welcome back to the show. As you search for a home, you come across an advertisement, but on calling, the broker or agent tells you that there is a viewing fee, for example, 2,000 shillings. Many people have lost a lot of money in this way. So today we are going to explore whether these brokers and agents are a stumbling block or a necessity in your hunt for a house. To take us through this is Mr. Kelvin Kejahunt. He is the CEO of Kejahunt. Welcome, Kelvin.
Thank you, Janet.
All right. Please start by telling us, do you think that fraudsters are using real estate to fleece Kenyans, and how are they doing it?
Yeah, I think they're doing so because when you're looking for a house, you'll call an agent. An agent will ask you to send him like 2,000, 2,500 so that he can take you and show you some houses. Then you'll meet up with him and he'll end up showing you some houses, and most of them you won't like. So they just take your money for no apparent reason.
There have been very many cases of this, and in fact some of the houses are not even up for sale. It turns out that maybe the current occupants are just not there, and somehow the agent got the key to get in, and so he still takes your money.
Yeah, I personally experienced that. That's where Kejahunt was born from, because when I was in Kejahunt, I was looking for a house in Westland so that I can be close to school. So I hooked up with an agent. He asked me for 2,500. And when the exact date we were supposed to meet came, I called him. His phone was off. So I now thought, how can I come up with a platform that will eradicate all these agents? Yeah, that's why Kejahunt was born.
All right, tell us more about Kejahunt. Exactly what is it?
Kejahunt is an online property listing platform that uses geolocation to help home seekers find a home and a roommate. In the event that you come to a platform and you like a house and you want to move in, but then the rent is too much, Kejahunt has a roommate feature that allows you as a home seeker to find a roommate to co-share the rent with.
Interesting. Okay, so it's a website, and through it I can look for rental property?
Yeah, you can.
All right, and also look for a roommate?
Yeah, you can.
But how will you verify that the person I'm moving in with as a roommate is, somebody okay?
We use Facebook, so you log in into a platform using Facebook. So you're going to see your other friends who are looking for roommates. You're going to be more comfortable staying with someone you have like 60 mutual friends, and like someone who you have 10 mutual friends, in that you're going to be able to track him or her if they do something to you. Yeah.
How do you verify that the properties which have been put up for sale or for rent are valid and that they're legitimate properties?
We don't deal with agents, we deal directly with the homeowner. So we are very certain that the house you're putting in is validated. Yeah.
Let's just touch on agents again. Usually, do they take part in the price negotiations for a house?
Yeah, at times they will, let's say if a house is going for 12,000, an agent will tend to tell a home seeker that the house is going like, let's say for 14,000, so that the extra 2,000 will go to his pocket. So at times they are involved in the price negotiation. Yeah.
Is there any advantage to having the brokers and the agents as opposed to being online? Because many people still like to deal with somebody face to face. Isn't that an advantage to the agents?
You see, when you're using Kejahunt, you wouldn't have to walk many different areas. You're going to use your money, you're going to waste your time, but when you come to Kejahunt, it will just take you 5 minutes because of the geolocation that you're using. You're just going to get your house and get the direction of the house. Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. So you'll save on all your resources and time. Yeah.
So as an online advertiser, how do you ensure that the sellers are not giving you false or misleading information about their properties?
We take a visit to the exact location of the house. We take images of the house. If the house is going for sale, we ask the homeowner to give us a copy of the title deed so that we can be sure that the house we are listing on our platform is there and it's going for sale, and this is the exact amount that it's going for. Yeah.
What red flags should consumers look for when searching for property online?
Okay, first of all, when they're searching for property and the agency that is being used is asking them for money, they shouldn't give them any money until they visit the house and they like it. If it's an online property listing platform that charges home seekers, they should make sure that they see the house and eventually they like it. Then and only then is when they're going to pay for the property.
What are the do's and don'ts of online marketing to both a buyer and a seller?
When you're a seller and you want to sell your property or you want to list your property online, you should make sure that the details you're giving the online property listing platform are validated. In that, we don't put details, and when the home seekers goes to the exact location of the house, let's say you had said there was DSTV, there was Zuku internet, then the home seeker goes there and finds, there are no such services. So the information that is brought to the online property listing platform should be true and should be validated.
What if the information is not true and the person who goes to live in that rented house doesn't find that some things are as they were promised to be? Is there any way in which they can get a refund or go back on their decision?
That is most likely not to happen because, as I told you, our agents go to the exact location and they make sure that the information they're taking, the information they bring to us is true, and that's what's there in that house.
Good. What other do's and don'ts are there of online marketing let's look at it now from a buyer's point of view.
Okay, you should make sure that you don't send any money to the person who claims to own the house. You should meet up with him, go to the exact location of the house, and also view and validate the documents that he gives you. Not just seeing them once and you say, these are the documents. You should go to the relevant sources and make sure that the information that he has given you or the papers on the documents he has given you are true. Yeah.
Has online advertising of property made house hunting easier?
Yeah, it has. Home seekers nowadays don't have to waste their time like on a normal basis. When you're not using an online property listing platform, it will take you a minimum of 2 weeks to find a house because you just use your lunch breaks to go and look for a house, and you're going to use a lot of money in the, let's say, bus fare if you're using a car, fuel. So when you're using an online property listing platform, you're just going to find a house from the comfort of your computer, wherever you are, or your mobile device.
So if I'm looking for something in Kitale, I'll find it?
If there is a house that you have listed in Kitale, you're going to find it. Yeah, yeah.
Thank you, Calvin.
Welcome.
Technology has made house hunting so much easier, whether you are looking for a house to buy or a house to rent. And it's especially good because school leavers as well can easily find a place to go at the click of a button. So go ahead and make use of that, either on your computer or your mobile device. We're heading into our classified section now. Already we've spoken a bit about rental homes. Now it's our turn to show you our rental properties on the N-soko property guide.